What's up everyone? So today we're going to be doing a minimalist build, and that would entail using only 2 units to win. You've probably seen it from the thumbnail already. But I was inspired for this by Grounded, because he has a lot of bounties that involve only using 2 units in his bounty board, and I think it's super fun. I don't think I've seen any bounties for Golden Pack in particular. I think it's mostly for Turtle Pack, but today I decided to put my own spin on it in the Golden Pack. And we have a great start right here with double opossum, triple magpie, and we get to transfer 3 gold over to the next turn. I think here, actually surprisingly we win. I would not have suspected that, but I think the Magpie versus Pie Tamarant matchup is just so beneficial for us that we end up winning there. We level up into a Weasel, so we can sell both of the Opossums onto it because we don't have any other Feint unit in the shop. We can even take a Magpie, and you can see even from the very beginning of the run we have a very promising gold build. Triple Magpie effect and a Weasel. And I think we're going to be picking up a Gazelle pretty soon as well, because we need something to benefit from all of the gold that we're transferring over. So yep, we have an easy win there. Let's take a look at the shop. Double Gazelle. I think I'll combine them into each other. I think level 2 Gazelle is way better than triple Gazelles that are level 1, so I think we're going to go for that as we roll over 3 gold for the next turn. Let's see if we win here. I don't really remember. It's very nice that we have a very high stated up Weasel, so effects like the goose don't really get to us. Unfortunately there we lose by 1 HP because of the egg on the goose, but it's no big deal. The Gazelle is getting a big stat increase, we get a level up on the penguin, and I don't know what I'm looking for really. I guess I want to preserve a lot of gold for turn 9 and then level up into some good units. You've probably seen from the thumbnail already that we're going to be using a Cobra, but we also need something to scale up the team, and for a gold build the perfect solution is using a Bird of Paradise. So I think waiting for tier 6 is very beneficial for our team in particular. And in the meantime we have just absolutely massive Gazelle, 15-14 I think that is, yeah. We get to preserve some more levels, preserve some more gold, and hopefully we get a level on the Magpie at the very least by turn 9. I think we already have one prepared for the Weasel, which we might take next turn actually, because it's going to give us some extra gold in the meantime. Let us take a look what I do here. I don't really remember most of it. I guess we take the level here, which I think is justified, and we level up into an Egyptian voucher, which works very well with the Weasel. It also works very well with the penguin as well, because it's going to get a lot of attack as we get another level up here, but unfortunately it's not something we're looking for. I was hoping for another voucher. And here very sadly the voucher did not get a takeout or a knockout, so we don't get any extra gold, but we do at least draw, which is very important. We're going to be transitioning quite heavily later on, so we need a lot of hearts. And I wouldn't mind some extra avocados. I'm even waffling on the penguin because of the extra attack. If we can get a lot of attack onto the voucher, it's going to almost guarantee taking out a unit unless it gets sniped, so I think it's worth waffling for that purpose. And you can see we take out their unit there, and we actually even win, which is surprising to me. I don't think the team is too powerful. I think like if we face a Secretary Bird and a Poison Dart Frog along with a Slug, we would have guaranteed loss there, but unfortunately for us we did get quite lucky right here. We only need to get quite lucky with the levels as well. You can see I'm preserving a lot of gold because I didn't get what I was looking for, but we are 1 XP away from the level on the penguin, 1 XP away from the level on the Gazelle as well, which is super nice. Unfortunately here we lose, but I think this turn is going to be very beneficial for us. getting the level on the e-voucher into a Cobra, which I will sell the magpie for most likely. Yep, you can see me thinking about it. It's very nice that stat-wise they're pretty similar, so that makes it quite easy for me to make a decision. And I believe that we're going to get a little lucky here and find another chocolate, so we get a level 2 Cobra on turn 10, which is just perfect. And we level up into a Bird of Paradise, so we have our scaling engine, and very soon I think we'll be selling the Gazelle as well, because we want to have a slot open for buy sells for oysters in order to make the Bird of Paradise scale even better. For now though, let's see if we win. I kinda doubt it. Yeah, you can see level 2 Poison Dart Frog right here, but at least we did get triple triggers onto the Weasel there, so we have a lot of gold to work with. We are on 2 hearts, so we have quite a bit of time to scale as well. Hopefully we get the Bird of Paradise up to level 2 as soon as possible. You can see it's already level 1.5. I'm considering there if I want to take the levels for a second, or I should fish for the levels of the Bird of Paradise instead, but I decide to take what we have in the shop. Let's see how we do here though. Another very scary team with double Durian. Not super good when all of your team relies on scaling, but it's actually kinda close. If they didn't spawn an Ayala there, they would have only had a emu. I think that was an emu. Only an emu to work with, so I think it was decently close there, as we get an oyster from the level ups, which we can buy sell. And now we get the level 3 Cobra as well, plus a lot of stats. We might even get the Bird of Paradise up to level 3 eventually. But for now I think we should focus on putting some equipment on the team. I think Pita Bread is a lot better than Durian for our team, because we have a lot of stats already and I don't think we're having any trouble taking out units in one hit anyway, so Durian is kind of useless for us. But yeah, level 3 Bird of Paradise on this turn. We also get some equipment. The gold from the Egyptian voucher and the Weasel combo comes in pretty handy. Unfortunately I have only 3 gold to work with here, otherwise I would have rolled to trigger the ability of the Bird of Paradise and then bought the oyster. But whatever the case, we have a pretty decent team for third turn team anyway. We must win this. Yeah, even though their team has double Bird of Paradise, it can't really compare with a level 3. And the Slug plus Poison Dark Frog combo, very strong as always, but thankfully we do have the stats to survive there. And honestly the run just plays itself. I'm just going to go for a lot of levels, hopefully onto the Weasel eventually. Yep. And yeah, we only need to get the Weasel and the Cobra up to 50-50 and then we can transition into the final team. We can even do like a voucher plus a Cobra as well, but I think Weasel is better, it's a better standalone unit, so I chose to take it instead of the E-voucher, even though I think E-voucher would have been a little bit more fun. Do we win here? We must, right? Yeah, they don't have the stats, and even though they have a lot of Durians, we don't really have any issue dispatching of them. We even get so good that the Weasel didn't faint during the battle, so we didn't get all of the gold triggers that we wanted. But yeah, we're nearing the end of the run. I believe we're going to get to 50-50 relatively soon. Maybe not on this turn, but on the next one. I might even buy a pretzel just because there's nothing better I can do for the team. Yeah, you can see me thinking about it. All the units that I want to have equipment already have Pita Bread, so I don't really care about the Bird of Paradise receiving any equipment. This should be an easy win, if I remember correctly. Yeah, even though they have quite a bit of scaling as well. Actually kind of a weird combo that they have with the what is it? That was beluga whale plus catfish. I've never seen that before, and I think my opponent may have made a mistake positioning there. But whatever the case, we have 25 gold, so we're definitely getting to 50-50 on both the Cobra and the Weasel. Especially if I'm going to help out by buying some extra pretzels. Unfortunately, a pretzel is only as good as a pear because the weasel is tier 3 and makes its ability a little bit worse. But that doesn't really matter, we're just going to keep taking pretzels anyway. And yeah, we have 7 more gold, so we can get to 50-50 on both of these units. So yeah, the hardest part of the run is right here. We're going to sell the Bird of Paradise and the 50-50 Egyptian voucher and call it a day. Let's position this so it's aesthetically pleasing as well. And this is going to be the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope that you like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.